are you sleeping? You know, smart technology is not always very smart.
Ow. Ouch. Ouch. Hi. What? What? Oh my gosh. Ow. She just bumped my phone into my mouth, and now my lip is bleeding. Like, oh my god. I'm like, my lip is fully bleeding. Oh my god. So your daughter is insane, and I was on my phone videoing her, and she jumps onto me to hit me, kind of like she's doing now. So I dropped my phone on my lip, and now my lip is bleeding, and I've blood all over my teeth. Like, I look like I just got punched in the face. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So pretty. Oh, I love those types of signs. Oh, the world. Hey guys, so it's like 12:30 at night on December 11th. So it is Friday, December 11th at like 12 a.m. And excuse my nails, but as you can see, my lip is healing slowly but surely. I just still can't believe that she busted my lip. That was crazy. But anyway, I'm about to finally wrap some presents. I don't know how far I'll get. Unfortunately, I do have a funeral bright and early tomorrow morning, which is why I took off of work. My grandma passed away, but it's not that I'm not sad about it. It's just that I know that she's in a better place and she's reunited with my dad, and you know, she's at peace now. So really, it's just gonna be a saying goodbye and a see you later. And it's just gonna be a quick thing because of COVID. It has to be outside. So anyway, long story short, I have to be up at like 6:30 tomorrow to get ready, and we're leaving our house by like 8:30, and I wanted to get Dunkin', so we have to leave on time. But I wanted to wrap gifts tonight so bad, so I'm gonna wrap as many gifts as I can tonight before I pass out, and then it's bright and early tomorrow. So I obviously won't be vlogging tomorrow during the day, but later tomorrow night we have some cute Christmassy plans, so I will be vlogging that. I wasn't even expecting to vlog this week at all, but some really cute things came up to vlog, so I was like, why not? So anyway, I'm just gonna do a quick little time lapse of me wrapping, and yeah, you guys will see that very shortly. This is what I need to wrap. this is where all the wrapping stuff is. And this is my wrapping paper. I'm hoping I'll get more gifts in the mail tomorrow so that I can wrap those tomorrow. And anyway, it's 2 a.m. I have to be up at like 6:30ish. So I'm gonna go to bed. Of these already, and there's like some more like tucked behind my scarves and stuff. So these are the gifts I already wrapped. And then these are the gifts that I wrapped tonight. So this whole pile is for my boyfriend. That's for my mom. I'm planning on getting my mom a few more things, but that's what I have for now. This is all of my boyfriend, and then he has one more gift over there. And then I'm getting him one more small gift, and then that's all. It just looks like I got my boyfriend a lot because it's like I wrapped every individual thing in a different box, but I promise it's not that crazy. But yeah, I wrapped all of these presents. So I am about to start cooking. I'm making 4 different things. I'm crazy. I'm making Havarti and turkey sliders, and then I'm making meatball parm sliders, and then I'm making brownies, but they're out of the box, and I'm also making pigs in a blanket with everything but the bagel seasoning on top. So I'm going a little bit crazy, but I'm very excited. It's my Christmas pajamas. But yeah, let's get cooking. Okay, so I sliced the Havarti. It was supposed to be thinly sliced, but they didn't have any pre-sliced cheese, so I did it myself. So they say to just put a slice on it, and so I'm gonna kind of try to like fit it in because the slices didn't like completely like cut evenly, if that makes sense. But also I washed my hands, so don't worry. No corona. small buns. So I'm gonna like do half a slice for each bun. I say to make sure that it doesn't overlap, so. Fourth of a cup of melted butter with a glaze on top, and then you'll need fourth of a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, fourth of a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, and then I'm putting this instead on top just because I feel like it would be good. And then I'm also just adding some pepper and some salt, but that's just it for taste. And this is half of the recipe, so if you're gonna make 24 buns of this, you'll need like double, but I'm only making 12 buns of this because the other 12 are gonna be the meatball parm, so just let that be known. So the turkey Havarti ones are done. Now it's onto the chicken parm. Okay, so now I have half a jar of marinara sauce and my frozen meatballs that I've already cooked. This is the kind that I bought, and this is the kind of marinara that I have. So you're just gonna heat these up, make sure they're cooked all the way through, and then they'll just go on here. This is a super like easy recipe. Like if you were to have done that by scratch, like it would take a lot longer, but who has time for that? So yeah, you're basically just gonna be reheating it on this. I know this isn't the right like spoon thing to be using, but this is what I grabbed and it works for me, so leave me alone. Okay. I'm gonna check back in when these are cooked all the way through. So now it's time to put the meatballs on the buns. And it's just one meatball per bun. Now I'm just gonna scoop out the excess marinara. All right, now it's time for the mozzarella cheese. You're just gonna take some and sprinkle it on top. Okay, so now that we have the tops on, I'm going to use the melted butter and Italian seasoning and garlic butter mixture. So just to be clear, this butter topping is different from this one. So these are totally different mixtures. I don't think each mixture would go with both of them, so they're separate. Next is for topping it with Parmesan. So I got this aged Parmesan. And with this, you can just kind of sprinkle it anywhere. Just whatever looks good to you. See, with cooking, you can kind of eyeball things. With baking, it has to be more precise, so this doesn't really matter. Okay. So this is the final product before being in the oven. It had to be put in at 350, and one of them has to bake for 13 to 15 minutes, the other one's for 8 to 10. So we're just gonna check on it after 8 minutes and see how it looks. Everything is cooked through, so it's not like you can get sick from it, it's just the style that's different. So I'm gonna set a timer for about 8 minutes and then we'll check on it.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the soubrette cocktail franks. Really, they're just pigs in a blanket. And the twist is that I'm gonna add everything but the bagel seasoning to them. So I was gonna originally buy my own puff pastry and like get the frozen Frank's hot dogs, mini hot dogs. But I saw these and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw some seasoning on it and call it a day. So once these are done, I'm gonna pop these in there. Then I'll put that and let it cool off and then put it in the fridge because we're not eating that until tomorrow. But I do have a little something cooking right now for tonight so that we can taste test. But yeah, so it's been about 11 minutes and this is how they're looking. Honestly, these look ready, these don't look ready. So I'm gonna give it like 2 more minutes and then I'm gonna take them out. But also it's time to add the seasoning on top of these. I like Daisy's in the background. Hi, Daisy. So here's the everything bagel seasoning. Doesn't have to be the everything but the bagel, it could just be this kind. And I'm just gonna, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more time and then I'm gonna add more seasoning to some of the ones that don't have a lot on it. But I also need to clean up this baking sheet because I can't just have sesame seeds all over the place. So the meatball parm ones look so good. And the turkey Havarti, I mean, it looks good to me. Like the Havarti's all melted, but like I don't know how, if the turkey is supposed to be like looking a certain way, but they're done. And these are the ones that we're gonna try tonight. And then I have some of the trial run everything but the bagel pancakes in a blanket in there, and then I have the big ones for tomorrow in here. So after 10 minutes we're gonna check on these and see how they look, but then after that I'm gonna start the brownies, which this is just from the box, but I'm still gonna take a video of me doing it just because it's cute. So now it's time for the brownies. Calls for 1 egg, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1/4 cup of water, and then of course the mix. And this is the kind that I got. Next, I've got my 8x8 pan. So the pigs in the blanket are done. Honestly, they're not burnt, they're just well done. So, but they look good to me. So now it's time to put the brownies in there, and then once these are done, we're done, and then we have to clean up, which honestly won't take as long as Thanksgiving, but it'll take a while. Okay, so now I'm going to do some cleaning. pigs in the blanket are done and packed away. So are the sliders. And the brownies are cooling. And once they're cool, I'll put the top on them and they'll be ready. So now it's just time to chill out and be cozy since everything is cleaned and washed. And maybe do a puzzle. This is the puzzle that we're trying to make. This is what we got so far, right, Dazers?